Hey guys, it's Tony with Bikewoods Biker Magazine and Wood Tramp Outdoors. You know, last month we had that, or no, it was back in December. This is February now. We had that article and we dropped a video on the fake anoraks. Well, I've got the real deal in front of me right now from Lester River Bushcraft. Hang on, we'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. As I said, you know, we did the thing on the video fraud, and I'm going to get this out. It's snowing right now, rainy, 22 degrees, high wind. You know, so let's see how this thing's going to do. Hang tight. You know, back in December, we dropped that video where we were exposing the fraudulent anoraks that were coming out of China that were being advertised on Facebook a lot. Because a lot of our readers and our subscribers were writing and asking us if they were legit or not. And what we did was reached out to the companies whose videos and advertisement was being hijacked. And two of those companies was Lester River Bushcraft and the other was Boreal Mountain Anoraks up in Canada, because they were using their actual labels, their actual models. One of them, the owner, was the model of one of the companies, and the Chinese company used his advertisement. And the sad part is that a lot of people on Facebook bought those through PayPal. And what happened, what they found out, is that there's a time limit that you can ask for a refund. And once you drop your money off into Facebook and you didn't get your anorak, and you kept waiting and being patient, you waited too long, and then you lost your money. For those that did get some type of garment, it was a inferior. It'd be the best way to put it. Most of them were made out of a cheap felt, and everything about them was cheap. And other than stealing the label, that was it. That's how comparable they were. So I reached out to Lester River Bushcraft and Boreal Mountain Anoraks and said, look, let's continue the program here. I want to see your stuff and let's compare that. Well, what I'm wearing here today is from Lester River Bushcraft. You know, anoraks are anoraks are anoraks. Well, let me tell you, it's just like anything else. You get what you pay for. And with a Lester River Bushcraft anorak, you're getting the real deal. This is made out of 100% wool that they have already pre-washed and tightened it up already for you. It's not going to shrink on you. It is very stout. It's quite heavy, to be honest with you, for it to be a USGI wool blanket that this was made out of. But the features in this, let me step back just a little bit here. The features with a Lester River Bushcraft anorak is almost endless. You know, not only is the material perfect for an anorak, but everything from, this is the attention to detail. They have snaps that snap up. I'm not going to undo mine here because it's cold right now. It's 22 degrees out here and it's windy, freezing rain, some snow every now and then. So I'm kind of cold if I open this up. I'm very warm right now and I don't even have it cinched up. But as I said, attention to detail. They've got two snaps for two different size wrists, or if you've got some type of garment underneath that you want to extend or put this over your gloves, you can do that. As far as the hood system itself, it's an oversized hood and it has cinch cords on it with lockdown barrels on both sides, so you can take that down as far as you want. The front cowling on it, this is what I really like. You know, when the wind is howling and you pull these all in together, the hood and the cowl itself, you are going to be warm no matter what. As I said, they got the lockdown barrels here. Super nice. Designed very well. It's got another cinch strap down on the bottom to cinch all around your waist if you want to lower it, raise it, keep the wind from blowing up the back or up the front while you're working. they thought this out very much. And then when you put your hands, it's got a kangaroo pouch in the front, which a lot of them do have. But with this kangaroo pouch, on the inside is 3 more pouches, fits my hand very easily down inside of there. There's the depth of my hand, a little bit wider than my hand. There's 3 of those that are in there. The little middle one is a little bit different. That's a little bit smaller. And then it also has across the front on the inside a zippered pouch for your valuables that you don't want to lose. And it also has 2 D-rings sewn on the inside if you want to clip a carabiner with your keys on it or whatever. But as I said, it's very thought out. Now, when you talk about a company that's putting features into something that's been around for hundreds of years, Anorak's been around for a long time, a lot of companies just go overboard. And, they put a lot of bells and whistles in it that really doesn't have an application. Lester Rivers has done something a little bit different. Everything that I just told you, these are practical add-ons that are not add-ons you pay for. They just happen to be his design, the way he does it. Hand makes these in a very small shop. So if you order one, go to LesterRiverBushcraft.com. You might have to wait a little bit to get it, if it's in stock, because they do make them and try to stock their shelves. But if you got a weird body shape, I'm 5'9" and I weigh about 205 pounds. That's all I told him, and it came, lo and behold, perfect. I mean, I really couldn't have done any better. So if you want one of these, get out to the LesterRiverBushcraft.com. These are $295. Well worth the money. This is a lifetime garment. I'm not going to go over all the details about how beneficial wool is. By now, you probably already know that. If you don't, just look on YouTube to the benefits of wool, and you'll see. All the things, clicks down the list. That's what you get here. This is great for just tramping out in the woods. It's great for hunting. It's great for bushcrafting. It's great for camping. Wintertime. This is the garment that I'll be taking out with me. And if I have any other piece of gear, it would be a poncho. I've got a Kelty poncho that I really like that I would take along with this, and I'd be set. Right now, as I said, it's 22 degrees, but I feel like if I had the right layers on underneath, I could take this probably down to about 15 degrees below zero, maybe even 20, and be fine. So we're going to take this down in the studio so I can show you a little bit more about it and give you some more details so you can see it up close and personal, with some good lighting on it. So hang tight. We'll be right back. It is chilly out there. So let me tell you what you saw out there, that I couldn't do very, very good in detail for you here. But I just want to make mention of a few things before we get on down the road with this. But as I said, this is 100% wool from a USGI blanket that has been pre-washed by them. It makes it just a little bit softer, more pliable, and a little bit easier for you to have to care for. You can wash these with cold water without bleach. They don't want you to dry clean them at all, just like any other wool. But it's very easy to care for. But for me, I doubt that there's anything that I'll encounter that'll ever make me wash that. That might be gross to you, but that's just the way I do my outer gear. I'm out there for a reason, and I don't want to smell like Downy when I'm out there. But the material on this is great material. It's perfect for what it is. And as I said before, it's one of the better anoraks, if not the best anorak that I've ever seen before. The guy does a great job. Let's just look at some of this. I want to talk about the construction of the anorak first. The cowl is set in, it looks like it's quadruple stitched to me. I mean, it may not be, but that's the way that looks to me. You can see that it's a deep cowl, deeper than most that you find. You can get your face all the way up in there. The shock cord, actually this is just paracord, it looks like. It's not shock cord, but it's got the barrel cinches here, which are very heavy duty. I could feel that. Another one is down here on the bottom hem, goes all the way around. And again, I think this is shock cord here on the bottom, but it has the same type of barrel cinching system on it as well. The hood is another place that I want to make mention of something to you. Most of these hoods are cowling style, like a hoodie, a hooded sweatshirt, right, where the seam comes up the middle. This is what's called a bucket style hood, which, if you can see this here, this piece of material just comes straight up here, then over, and then the rest of the hood is one piece of material with a heavy seam on the front. It goes all the way around. And what this does, it allows for you to pull this up further around your face and be able to cinch that down without being restricted on the inside. I mean, it's a great design, you know. So Jason, you get thumbs up on that as well. Now, a lot of places that make these have a fail point that we've found throughout the years, and that is on the seams that attaches the kangaroo style pouch. What Jason has done at Lester River has really put these things together stout. They're not going to come apart. When you feel up on the inside, you can feel just how tight that seam is, and it's double stitched, it's double road stitched. And then for the entrance to your hands, there is some nylon webbing that reinforces everything. I mean, it's not coming apart. It's not going to go anywhere. I really can't turn this inside out to be able to show you very well, but as I told you out there, well, you can see some of it right here. It's got 3 pouches on the inside of the kangaroo pouch, and then it has the zipper system right here, and then it has the D-rings right here. So as I said, you know, a lot of companies do a lot of bells and whistles that don't do anything for you. Everything he's put in this has been well thought out, and they have a pure application to everything that you see inside this anorak. So, you know, Lester River, you got our thumbs up here. This is a great piece of kit. Now, if you want one of these, all you got to do is go out to LesterRiverBushcraft.com. If they're in stock, they'll be showing there, and it'll allow you to put it into your shopping cart, from what I understand. If not, there's a phone number on that website at the bottom of the page, and Jason is usually the guy that answers the phone. He's very impressionable, personable, friendly, and he believes in customer service there, taking good care of his people. You know, so I really don't know what else I could tell you about this, other than this is going to be a very nice addition to my kit. And I look forward to seeing some more stuff from Lester River Bushcraft. So until next time, thank you very much for asking the question about these and getting the fraud alert out there. Don't buy that stuff off of Facebook. Get with a real company. You know, if you can't call a company and if you can't talk to them on the telephone, don't buy the junk. It's coming out of China, and you are more than likely either going to get inferior crap that is a counterfeit, or you're going to just lose your money, plain and simple, which a lot of people have. You can't recover it from China. That's all there is to it. So, till next time, thank you for watching. You guys ride free, you live free, and as always, you be safe out there.